Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to our YouTube channel Diksha Karnataka. I am Ankit back with your KPL 2, right? We are giving solutions for your KPL, the mock test series number 2, which is done weekly on Sundays, right? I hope you have solved all the questions. Before that, I wish you all happy Dasara. I hope you enjoyed the festival. You got the energy back. You relaxed for 2 days. There was no sessions in this last 2 days, okay? So this is also very important, bacha. In the stream that you are doing right now, you're working really hard. So there need to be a time for a break, and this break must provided you the time that you needed to relax, right? So I'm again back with your KPL 2 seasons solution, right? I hope all of you attempted the question. Paper was very easy, right? This had 2 topics in it, matrices and ITF. So mostly the question was from matrices. ITF also some questions were there because in the previous session what we did, we did only 10 questions or 9 questions from the ITF. So I wanted to do some more questions in ITF. So that's why I included ITF in this session. I already informed you, right, that the KPL 2 will be based on these 2 chapters only. So I hope you prepared and then you answered the question. So let's start with the solution. You can cross check your answers with me. For every correct answer, award yourself +1. If you have missed a question, then award yourself 0 for that. If you have got a question wrong, again put 0 for that question, okay? So I hope this is okay. I hope the paper was easy. I know all of you did really good, okay? So let me start with the session. So first question that is coming for us was what? So okay, this is a matrix question based on definition. So you must have been surprised in this question because the same question has been asked twice. So this question has been asked in 2014 and also in 2016, but they asked in a different way. So a lot of questions, if you see, the format or the style of asking the question remains very similar, okay, at times. So okay, let's look at this question. They're saying that if A is a 3x4 matrix, very good, sir, and B is a matrix, the order is not given for B, such that A transpose B and B transpose A are both defined. What's the meaning of the statement, bacha? Defined means multiplication has to be valid. What is the necessary condition for multiplication? The necessary condition for multiplication is, sir, that if I'm multiplying, let's say, A and B, whatever is the order of this, if it is m cross n, then this has to start from n. Whatever is this, doesn't matter, but this has to be n, alright? So what is the order of 4A given as? 3 cross 4 is given, 3 cross 4 is given, correct? So obviously B will be having one order, this n will be simply 4, correct? And what about P? So we'll see that, okay? Acha, one more thing. Before that, they are not saying this, they are not saying A, B, they are saying A transpose B, okay? They are saying A transpose B. So necessary condition is this much you understand, right? M cross n, n cross P, this you understand for multiplication of matrices. This is the necessary condition. But in this case, they did not say AB. They said A dash B, bacha. So if I say A dash B, if the order of A is what? 3 cross 4, the order of A dash will be what? 4 cross 3. 4 cross 3. Why, sir? What is the meaning of dash? Transpose. What is the basic idea of transpose? The rows become column and the column becomes rows. So 4 will become, the column will become row as 4 and the row 3 will become column as 3. Okay. So what is the next one? B. So simply B. So we know one thing for sure, that first one has to be 3. The order of the number of row has to be 3 in B. We don't know this missing number of column. We'll see that for the next one. It says B A transpose. So B A transpose. Again, please check. So far we got B as 3 times. We don't know what is the number of column, but we know A transpose is what? 4 cross 3. 4 cross 3. Means for this to be valid, these two has to be equal. Means basically I can put here what? I can put here 4. So if you compare if you write simply for B, you're gonna get what is the order? 3 cross 4. What's the order? 3 cross 4. Please check. 3 cross 4. Answer is B. Answer is B. Simple question. Very simple question, right? Yes, sir. Let's move on to the next problem. The symmetric part of the matrix A is, so how will I write a matrix symmetric part? If you remember, when I'm trying to write a matrix in its form of symmetric and skew-symmetric matrix, I used to write like this. A is written as A plus A dash by 2 and A minus A dash by 2, correct? This was the symmetric part. So let's quickly do this, find it out. A plus A dash. So can we find it here? Quickly here, A dash. Or I can just do it to the next slide. Please check. So help me write A first. Help me write A first. What is my A, bacha? So A is, please check the matrix. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2. What about next one? 2 minus 2, 7. 2 minus 2, 7. Okay, sir. What about A transpose? A transpose is going to be, just make the column and row same. So 1, 2, 4 will come here. And this will, 6, 8, 2 will go like this. And this will become 2 minus 2, 7. Please check. I took the rows and made it into columns. Transpose I've taken like that. So please add it. A plus A transpose you add, please. What are you going to get? 1 plus 1 will be 2. 6 plus 2 will be 8. 2 plus 4 will be 6. 2 plus 6 will be 8. Then 16. This is 0. 2 and minus 2 is 0, correct? Yes. What about this? 4 plus 2 is again not 8, 6. Please check. 4 plus 2 is 6. Okay. What about this? 2 minus 2 is going to be 0. 7 plus 7 is 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. Is it it? No, sir. We need to find the symmetric part. We need to find symmetric part, which is nothing but A plus A transpose by 2. So divide everything by 2 here. Find it, please. A plus A transpose by 2. Can we do it here? Not enough space, sir. Not even enough space over here. So let's do it on this side only. How will this look like? So divide everything by 2. I'll get this as 1. The 8 by 2 will become 4. This will be 3, right? This will be 4 again. This will be 8. 16 by 2. 0 by 2 is simply 0. 6 by 2 is 3. 0 by 2 is again 0. And 14 by 2 is 7. 14 by 2 is 7. This is 3. Okay. This is my symmetric part, right? A plus A transpose by 2. Please check. 1, 4, 3, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 7. 1, 4, 3, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 7. 1, 4, 3, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 7. 1, 4, 3, 4, 8, 0, 3, 0, 7. Option D. Simple question. Very simple question. Let's move on to the next problem. What it says? Third one. A is given like this. Find A square. Find A square. So let's do A square. What is A square? Simply multiplication. So what is the number? It's 0, 1, 1, 0. 0, 1, 1, 0. Multiplied with same thing. 0, 1, 1, 0. We know how to do the multiplication. Take the row with column. So first row with first column. Please take 0 plus 1. Second we'll take with the second column. 0 times 1 will be again 0. 1 times 0 will be again 0. Please check. I know you know the multiplication. So 1 times 0 is 0. This is also 0. 1 times 1 is 1. This is 0. What is the answer? Answer is 1, 0, 0, 1. Identity matrix 1, 0, 0, 1. Option 1, 0, 0, 1. 1, 0, 0, 1. Option D. Option D is my correct answer. See, this is a question asked in 2015. Again PYQ. Alright, very simple. I told you, matrices are very simple. Okay, you can solve it. It takes time sometimes if the question is calculative, but this is a bonus chapter. Matrix and determinant are simpler chapter, simpler concepts. Just make a proper thorough revision and do not take time solving the questions. Okay, let's see this. This is the same as first question, right? A is of order matrix M cross N. There it was given as 3 cross 4. Please remember 3 cross 4. Okay. The condition was A, B dash and B dash A. Whatever it is. If you take that out, you will get the answer as again M cross N only, bacha. Please check this out. The answer is M cross N. Please check this out. Please check. Comment below if you are getting some other answer. We'll discuss it. If you are getting some other answer, then M cross N. Comment below. All right. For question number 4. For question number 4, if you are getting any other answer, comment below. Okay, so just check the same order. M cross N is given. For B dash you have to assume. Excuse me. Let's move on. Question number 5. Question number 5. What it says? If A equals to cos 2 theta, alright, is given in terms of sine and cos, and they're saying transpose of A plus A is identity. Okay, okay. Then find the value of theta. Find the value of theta. Okay. So let's find the A transpose first. A transpose will be what? Please check here. This will remain same. Diagonal will remain same. Right? This you know, right? Yes. This will come here. Transpose, right? This will come here and this will go up. This will be sine 2 theta. Simple, right? Transpose, A transpose. Now, please add it. Please add it. If you add these two, what will happen, bacha? If you add these two, what will happen? Please check. Cos 2 theta plus cos 2 theta will become what? Simply 2 cos 2 theta. Correct? This is negative, this is positive, will become 0. Again, this is positive, this is negative. I hope you can see this. This is negative, this is positive here. So again becomes 0. Over here, please check cos 2 theta and cos 2 theta becomes 2 cos 2 theta. And this is given equal to what? Identity. Means 1, 0, 0, 1. So from there we can get what? That cos 2 theta, sorry, 2 cos 2 theta is nothing but 1. Correct? 2 cos 2 theta is equal to 1. Compare please. Cos 2 theta equals to 1 by 2. When is cos 2 theta 1 by 2? Forgot the table. 1 by 2 is at pi by 3, right? Pi by 3. So this is simply cos 2 theta equals to cos pi by 3. Cos 60 degree. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Correct? Please compare. What are you getting? 2 theta as pi by 3. What is theta coming as? Pi by 6. Theta is coming as pi by 6, sir. Option A. Please check. Option A. Option A. Okay, have a look. I hope this is right. Option A. You can see this. Everything is visible. We got 2 cos 2 theta equals to 1. This is theta, okay? Equal to 1. So cos 2 theta equal to 1 by 2. Cos is when 1 by 2 at pi by 3. So we solve this equation. Got theta as pi by 6. Moving on, sir. Okay. Moving on, sir. What it says? Okay, next question. If A is like this. Okay, this is the simplest question ever. Asked in 2016. How will you solve this? Do A square. How will you find A square, bacha? Very simple, sir. Multiply it with itself. So 3, 1, minus 1, 2. 3, 1, minus 1, 2. And same thing will go. You can do this multiplication. I hope all of you got this answer as this. This is your answer in this case. Okay. I'll show some steps anyway. This will be what? I'll get 9 minus 1, right? 9 minus 1. And correct. And this will be again 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, correct. What about this? Minus 3 and minus 2, correct. This will be minus 1 plus 4. Minus 1 plus 4. Please check. I'm getting what? 8, 5, minus 5 and plus 3. This is plus 3. Okay. I hope there is no mistake in calculation today. Okay. Now we have to do what? A square minus 5a. What is my 5a? Please check. 5a will be simply 15. This will be 5 minus 5 and 10. Right? We are multiplying 5 with this. Now what we are looking for? A square minus 5a. Please check. Subtract it. 8 minus 15 minus 7. 5 minus 5. So 0. Minus 5 minus 5. So again 0. And 3 minus 10. So again minus 7. What is it? Take minus 7 common. This is nothing but 1, 0, 0, 1. What is it? Minus 7 identity. Answer is minus 7i. Simple question. Very simple question. Please check all the steps. How this is clear. Okay. Let's do the multiplication and do the scalar multiplication here and get your result. Okay. Moving on. If A is both symmetric and skew symmetric. Okay. What's the meaning of symmetric and skew symmetric? It means if Aij, please read the question. If A is both symmetric and skew symmetric. So symmetric means this part will be equal to this part. Okay. And what about skew symmetric? It means that Aij will be equal to negative of Aij. Correct, right? Remember this? So if Aij is the element of a matrix A, then this will be the condition. So if I write it like this, what will happen, bacha? Aij plus Aij will be equal to 0. So simply Aij is 0. Now if Aij is 0, okay, 0 matrix, it will come as like this, no? Please check here. So this will be 0. For it to be symmetric, what will happen? This has to be 0 as well. Correct? So what is the matrix answer? A is a 0 matrix. Correct, right? So both of them will be true only this condition, no? Because if let's say this is what? A31. So A21, and this is what? A12. What is the condition? A21 equals to minus of A12. This will happen only if it is 0 and 0, no? Correct? So 0 minus 0. So 0 matrix. Okay? Alright. Please check. If you add it will also become like this, 0 only. So aij plus aij is 0. So what is it? 2aij is equal to 0. What is my aij? 0 simply 0. Okay bacha, let's move on. Okay, so condition basically is aij equals to minus of aij and also aij equals to aji. This was symmetric, this was q-symmetric. Let's move on to the next question. So what is the question saying? If, let me read the question from here. If 2 times of, this is so. Okay, one more thing. I want to clarify one thing. What happens is, these are all p by q's, right? So p by q's means they expected that complex, like all the concepts are completed. So the questions is asked in a matrix can be having application of, you saw previously they had application of what? Trigonometry was there. So over here, I can also have an application of consistent and inconsistent form. That's what is used here. Please check here. So if you look at this, not that difficult, very basic, but still the concept might be included. You cannot expect a question from directly one concept. If you're solving a p by q means multiple concept might be there. So please check here. So I have here, if I solve this, what I'm going to get? I have to find, this is the matrix condition given, find x and y, I can do it here, sir. I can do it here. Let's check please. What is it saying? 2 times of 1, so which is 2, 6, 0 and 2x. Okay, this I have to add with y 0, 1, 2, and this is equal to what? Okay, this one does not have that application. The previous one will have, the next one will have. Okay, we'll see. There's another question like this. This one is asked in 2017. Okay, so let's add the respective elements. 2 plus y and is equal to what? 5. Please check. 2 plus y equals to 5. What is the answer? Y equal to plus 3. Y equal to plus 3. What was the next one? 2x plus 2 equals to 8. Please check. 2x plus 2 equals to 8. Please check here. 2x plus 2 equals to 8. What I'm getting? 2x equals to 6. So x equals to what? 3 again. Please check here. 2 will go on that side, will become 6. So the answer is x3, y3. Which is the correct option? A. Option A is correct. Please check here. x3, y3. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Okay, this is a good question. Asked in 2018. Again P by Q. Let's see how can we solve this. A is given. And they're also saying that this is also true. They're saying this is true, given. This is a given condition, bacha. Alongside the matrix, they also give this condition to you. They're asking us to find the k value from this. Means you have to find k in terms of n. Please look at the question. You find k in terms of n. Alright. So let's basically, we'll try to get a result, a general result for our positive index of matrix. So n is what? A positive index. So if I do the first one, which is a square, let's check how much I'm getting. How will I write this, bacha? 2 minus 2 multiplied with same thing, 2 minus 2 2. Right now, sir? Yes, sir. Let's multiply this with this first. What I'm gonna get? 2 times 2 is 4. Minus 2 times minus 2. This is minus 2, okay? Minus 2 times minus 2 is going to be plus 4 again. Now with the second one, 2 times of minus 2, minus 4. Minus 2 times of 2, minus 4 again. Please check here, please. Second row now, minus 2 times of 2, minus 4. 2 times of minus 2, minus 4. Now second row with second column, minus 2 times of minus 2. Minus 2 times of minus 2, plus 4. And 2 times of 2, plus 4. How much I'm getting, bacha? I'm getting my a square as, have some space, is nothing but 8 minus 8. What other I have? Minus 8 and 8. Can I take 4 common? Why I'm taking 4 common? Because if I take 4 common, I will get again this matrix. Please check here. If I take 4 common, I get what, bacha? I get what? 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2. Please check. I'll write it over here. So basically, I'm getting this a square as 2 square. This what? 2 minus 2 minus 2, 2. Basically, my a square value is 2 square a. Please check. I've simplified it. My a square is coming as 2 square a, correct? So if I move on and write it here, for a cube now, what did I say for the question? I'll try to find it for positive powers of A so that I can get a general form, and then I'll compare it with the given form. So I'm trying to reach a general result. Okay, so A cube will be what? A square times of A. What is my A square? Please check here. A square is 2 square A, right? So my 2 square A times of A. Please check. I hope you're getting this. This is replaced by this. A square is replaced by 2 square A. No confusion. I want no confusion from your side. So 2 square again. This and this will become A square, right? I can again write this as 2 square. A square will become what? 2 square A. Yes or no? I'll get it as 2 power 4 A. This is my A cube. Please check. This is my A cube, bacha. Right? I'll do for A4 now. I'll do for A power 4 now. What is my A power 4? A cube times of A. Yes or no? Yes, sir. What is A cube? 2 power 4, and this will be, this A will come here. So A times of A. What I get it as? 2 power 4 A square. Again I'll write for A square, I'll get 2 power 4. Forgive me. 2 will come first. So 2 power 4. For this I'll write here what? 2 square into A again. I'm writing for this part. What I get now? 2 power 6 A. Please check here. I got A power 4 as 2 power 6 A. So from here I can conclude my relation. Please check. So what I'm trying to say here is, A power n is basically coming as 2 power 2n minus 1 times A. Now you might not agree with me, so let me cross check for all these terms. What is my n here, bacha? N is what? And I got one more result, no? I first check that one. Okay, let me check the A cube only first. So if I take for A cube, what is my n over here? Please check. N is 3. N is 3. Now put it here. 3 minus 1. 2. 2 times of 2 will be 4. Please check here. 4. Okay. Now if I put for A power 4, what is my n here, bacha? This is my n is 4. So if I put here 2 times of 4 minus 1, what I get? 2 times of 3. How much is that? 6. Isn't that 6 here? So basically this general term which I wrote it as this, please try to see this, is able to satisfy my A4 and A3. Please check for this also. What did I get for A square? A square 2 square A. A square 2 square A. Please check if what is my n value here? N value is 2. Please check n put as 2. 2 minus 1. How much I'll get? 1. 1 times of 2 will be 2. It's 2 here only. Correct? It is 2, no? Not a problem. So my general term is defined now. Now I'll look at what they gave in the question. A power n 2ka. They said A power n is 2 power k a. Please cross check again. A power n 2 power ka. Okay, sir. A power n 2 power ka. Please compare this with this. What do I get for k? K is simply 2 times of n minus 1, no, sir. Please check this k and this one. 2 times of n minus 1. 2 times of n minus 1. Option D. Option D is my correct answer. Option D is my correct answer. Right? Yes, sir. Moving on to 10th problem. Yes. This one I said we'll be using the consistent form formula. Okay. So we'll not be using inverse and all, but only the standard form from determinant. Please, multiplication is there, right? How will you multiply? How will you multiply this? Please check. 1 times of x. So x, again, what is the question saying? They've given a matrix condition. They're saying find the value of x and y. Okay. So we'll try to arrive at a pair of linear equations, then solve for x and y. So 1 times of x plus what, bacha? 1 times of y, no? Correct? Equals to what simply? 2. This I also taught you in matrices, but again this will have an application in determinant also. So you have to be related. So it is not directly using determinant here, but the concept is there as well. So now first one is 1x, 1y is simply like this. Second one minus 1x, so minus x, and plus 1y, so plus y equals to what, bacha? The term is 4 here. Okay, please add these two, equation 1 and my equation 2. Add these two, I get this out. I get simply this as 2y equals to 6, so y equal to 3. Y equal to 3. Y is 3 means x plus y is 2 and y is 3. It means x is what? Minus 1. X is minus 1. So minus 1 comma 3. Option D, I think. Minus 1 comma 3. Option D. Simple question. Asked in PYQ 2018. P by Q, minus 1, 3. Okay, moving on. 11th problem. They're saying that A is given in the form of trigonometric ratios. For the angle alpha, find A times A transpose. Again a P by Q 2018. Okay, how will I find A transpose? Simple, sir. Keep the diagonal element same. Simple, sir. Keep the diagonal element same. Okay, sir. Let's do it. Give me a second, bacha. Yeah, so this says A equals to cos alpha, sin alpha, cos alpha. So given matrix in the form of trigonometric ratio for the angle A. Alright. Now they're asking us to find A dash A, right? So can you not find it? How will I find A dash A? A transpose, sir. Keep the diagonal element same. It is a P by Q question 2018 they have asked. So diagonals will be same, sir. So cos alpha. This will be again cos alpha only, sir. So cos alpha. What is this? This will come here. So sin alpha. And what is this? Minus sin alpha. They are asking us to multiply this, right? Multiply this. What were they asking to multiply? A dash. How will this look like? Please write it here. So this will be cos alpha, sin alpha, minus sin alpha, cos alpha with cos alpha, minus sin alpha with cos alpha. Matrix is complete, correct? Yes, sir, it's complete. Now let's do the multiplication over here. How will it look like, bacha? Cos times of cos. Cos times of cos is what I'm doing here. Please understand this. Right? Column with matrix, row with the column. So cos into cos is simply my cos square alpha. Okay? This is simply plus sin square alpha. What is this? Cos with minus sin. So minus cos alpha, sin alpha, and the sin with cos. So plus sin alpha, cos alpha. First elements are done. Now check for the second row. Minus sin with minus cos. So simply what? Minus sin alpha, cos alpha, plus cos with sin. So simply cos alpha, sin alpha. What about the last one? Second row with second column. Minus sin with sin. Sin square alpha, minus sin with minus sin. So plus sin square alpha, cos with plus cos. So plus cos square alpha. I know all of you got it right. This is a very simple question, right? So what I get? Cancel. My answer for A dash is nothing but 1, 0, 0, 1. Simply identity matrix. Why, sir? Sin square plus cos square is 1. Identity is there. Okay. Yeah. So option is D. Option is D. Moving on to the next problem. Okay. If P and Q are symmetric matrices, what it means, bacha? It means P transpose is going to be P and Q transpose is going to be Q. Symmetric means what? The transpose Aij is equal to Aji. If you remember this, symmetric means Aij equals to Aji, right? Correct, na? So that's what I'm doing. No? P transpose equals to P and Q transpose equals to Q. They're asking us to find what's the nature of this PQ minus QP. Nature of PQ minus PQP. Question asked in 2019. This is a good question. Not calculative, but good question. Please check here. So I want to find the nature. I'll simply take the transpose. What I'm going to get, please check. I'll get PQ transpose minus QP transpose. Correct? I've taken for the minus sign. This will become Q transpose P transpose minus P transpose Q transpose. Correct? Reversed order. What will this be? Q transpose is simply Q. Correct? And this is simply P. What is this? P, Q. Correct? Take a minus sign common here. What I'm getting? PQ minus QP. So see, I started from where? PQ minus QP transpose. Started from here, right? And I reached where? Simply PQ minus QP. Now please pay attention here. I want you to know this. PQ minus QP. PQ minus QP will be what? A matrix only. Let's write this as matrix A. Correct, right? PQ is product of matrix, will be a matrix. QP is the product of matrix, will be a matrix. Difference will also be a matrix. So some matrix A with the transpose is equal to what? What I'm getting? Same matrix with a negative sign. Yes or no? This simply what? Isn't this called as skew symmetric matrix? That's the definition of skew-symmetric matrix, right? This is the definition of skew-symmetric matrix. Transpose is coming as minus A. So answer is D. Please check. Answer is D. Okay, moving on. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay, sir. All right. This question has been asked in 2019, sir. 2019. Okay. Very simple problem, but I would say answer is simple if you think about the problem. But this is a good question. Okay, if this question is coming means it's a little bit challenging to think about that barrier. Other questions, if you see, they're simply concept based. So simple kind question. The 50% category. This is a 20% category or maybe 30% category. You can pick in any of the categories. Okay. Now please check here. What's the clue over here? The clue is 3a plus 4b dash and 2b minus 3a dash. Okay. 2b minus 3a dash. So if you see here, I have a dash here and I have a here with the same coefficient 3a dash and 3a, 2b and 4b dash. Okay. And they're asking us to find what? B. So we read the question. A matrix is given like this. Excuse me, 3a plus 4b dash, 2b minus 3a dash. They're asking us to find B. If this was a linear equation, I had two variables x and y. They're asking us to find only one of the variable. How will I do it? I have to eliminate the other variable. Means to find B, I need to eliminate one of the variable which is a. How can I eliminate this? If it was just 3a, I can add and cancel. If this was just 3a, bacha, please understand, I can add and cancel. But it is not 3, it is 3a dash. Okay. Can I make 3a dash into 3a? Yes, sir, by taking transpose, sir. Simply take transpose, it will become 3a, right? If I take transpose of 3a dash, what is that? Simply 3a, no? So yes, sir, there is a way. What do I need? I need 3a and there is a way to get 3a. So let's apply that method. Let us apply that method, sir. How will that look like? Please check. I'll do it over here, just this part. So I will have 2b minus 3a dash, the transpose. Same I will apply for this matrix also. Minus 1, 18, 4, 0, minus 5, minus 7. The transpose. The transpose doesn't look like transpose, sir. That line is making it not look like transpose, sir. I'll rewrite it, bacha. I'll rewrite it like this. So transpose. Okay. Now please check here. This will become what? Simply 2b dash or 2b transpose minus 3a, right? Correct? Transpose of transpose is going to be the number itself. So a transpose to transpose will be what? Simply a, no? Simply a, right? Correct, sir. Yes. You agree. I know you agree. Please check this part. What will happen to the matrix? The row will become column. So I'll write it as minus 1, 18, and this as, yes, this as what? Minus 1, 18, and this will be 4, 0, minus 5, minus 7. Correct, right? First row becomes first column, second row becomes second column, and the third row becomes third column. Transpose has been taken. Now please check. We have actually made our work very easier. Now I have 3a. So if I add with this, it will get cancelled. But also I have 4b dash and this is my b dash. So I'll take this to be my equation 1 and this is to be my equation 2. So what I'm doing on the next slide is I'm adding equation 1 plus 2. I'm doing equation 1 plus equation 2. So what is my equation looking like? 3a plus 4b dash. Please check here. 3a plus 4b dash. What is my other part? Please check. 2b dash minus 3a. 2b dash minus 3a. Let me quickly write the matrix also. 7 minus 10, 17. 7 minus 10, 17. And what? 0, 6, 3, 31. 0, 6, 31. Correct? 7 minus 10, 17, 0, 6, 31. Correct? Yes. What about this? Minus 1, 4, minus 5. Minus 1, 4 and minus 5. Correct? 18, 0, minus 7. Am I right? Yes, sir. Okay. So please check on this side first, left hand side. This and this will cancel each other. I'll get this as 6b dash 4b dash plus 2b dash is 6b dash. What about this side? 7 plus minus 1, simply 6. Minus 10 plus 4, simply minus 6. 17 minus 5 is what? 12, right? 17 minus 5 is 12. 0 plus 18 is just 18. 6 plus 0 is simply 6. 31 minus 7. So I think 24. 31 minus 7 is 24. I can take 6 common over here. I get it as 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. I have this as 6b dash. Cancel this 6 and 6. What I get? b dash is equals to 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. But what are they asking in the question? They are asking us b, sir. They are asking us b, not b dash, sir. They are asking us only b, sir. Only b, sir. So how will this b look like, bacha? This b will look like 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Correct? 3, 2, 4. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Please check the answer. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Did I make some mistake somewhere? 3, 1, right? Yes. Yes, sir. I made a mistake here. If I take 6 common, it will be 1, no? It will be 1, right? There is a mistake. If I take 6 common over here, it will become 1, right? So, 1 here, and here also 1. So, please check now. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Okay? 3, 1, 4. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Option A. Correct? Please check. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Sorry I took so long to answer this. I made a mistake in the sign. Please correct it. Please correct it. So 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. What is the mistake? The mistake was that I took here 6 common. I wrote it as 2. So this is nothing but 1. Okay. I hope this is clear. Let's move on. Simple question. I hope you can see this. I hope you can see this. Please check. Is visible, right? Visible? Yes, sir. 1 minus 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. Yes. All right. Sorry. Whenever I make a silly mistake like in sign or taking common, it makes me feel really bad. Should not happen, right? But what can I do? Calculation mistake is prone, sir. Anybody can do a calculation mistake. We can try to avoid as much as I can. For me, more than me, you have to avoid making the calculation mistakes because I am not getting graded by the KCET people. You have to be graded for the examination. So make sure you are not avoiding. Make sure you are not making any calculation mistakes, right? Chaliye, let's move on. Move on. A is given like this. You have to find A is power 4. A power 4. Please check. So to find A power 4, we can find first A square. First A square we can find it out. So A into A. 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. With same thing. 0, 0, 1. 0, 1, 0. 1, 0, 0. Please check now. Please check. How will this come as? 0 first row, first column I will take. First row, first column first. So 0. 0 plus 1, so simply 1. I'll take directly. I know you can do it by yourself also, this question. Not much, but I have to solve it. 0 plus 1, okay. What about the second column? This will be, with this one will be 0, 1, 0 and again 0, correct? 0 times 0, 0 times 1, 0, 1 times 0, again 0. First row, third column, 0 times 1 is 0, 0 times 0 is 0, 1 times 0 is 0, so again 0. Check the second row now, 0 times with first, 0, this is also 0, this is also 0, correct? 0 times 0 is 0, 1 times 0 is 0, and 0 times 1 is also 0. Okay. Take the second column now. 0 times 0 is 0, 1 times 1 is 1, and 0 times 0 is 0. Okay, sir. This will be again 0. Multiply this, will get this also as 0. What is my answer? Simply A square is nothing but identity. What is going to be my A power 4? Identity square, right? So identity only. What is the answer? B. Answer is B. Answer is B, sir. Please check. Answer is B. Yes. Let's move on. All right. What is this question saying? I hope you can read this. If A and B are square matrices of same order, okay, and B is a skew symmetric matrix. B is a skew symmetric matrix. What is the meaning of this? It means B transpose is equal to minus B. Correct, na? That's what it means. Not 13 minus B. So B transpose is minus B means skew symmetric matrix. They have given. They are asking us what is this? What's the nature of this? Please check here. The nature of A dash B A. Please take the transpose of this also. We'll try to identify the nature from here. I get what? So please check here. The order is important. This A will come first. So A transpose. What will happen to B? B will remain in between only. Correct? So B transpose. And this will become what? A transpose the transpose. This will come here, right? A transpose the transpose. What I'm getting the result as? A transpose. What is my B transpose value? Minus B. And what is this? Simply A. What I'm getting here? A transpose B and A with a negative sign. Please check. I can take the minus out. What I'm getting now? So I started with A transpose B A, the whole thing as transpose over here, and I got the final answer as minus A transpose B A. Please check here. If this is my matrix A or matrix X, so X transpose is equal to what? Minus X. If this A transpose B A is also going to be matrix, A transpose is a matrix, multiply with the matrix, another matrix, multiply with the matrix, another matrix. So let's call that matrix to be X. X transpose is equal to minus X. A transpose B A. It means it is skew symmetric. So this given condition is nothing but skew symmetric. Option number C. Option number C. Please check. Option C. Option C is correct answer. Okay. Let's move on. Next problem. Okay, sir. They have given. I know you can do this question. Multiplication AB is given. They are asking us to find the AB transpose. AB transpose, right? You can do this multiplication. Okay. Let me check. Option. Okay. I'll do it anyway. So AB will do first. What is going to be my AB? Right here. A as 1 minus 2 1, 2 1 3, and what is this? 2 3 1 and 1 2 1. I hope I will not make any calculation mistake. Okay. Check first row, first column. So this will be what, bacha? 1 times of 2 is simply 2, minus 2 times of 3 is minus 6, 1 times of 1 is plus 1. Okay. Second column, first row, second column, 1 times of 1 is 1, minus 2 times of 2 is, minus 2 times of 2 is 4, 1 times of 1 is again 4. 1 times of 1 is again 1. Sorry. 1 times of 1 is 1. Alright, sir. 2 times of 2, 4. 1 times of 3, 3. 3 times of 1, 3. Correct? 2 times 2, 1 times 3, 3 times 1. Last one, second row, second column, 2 times of 1, 2. 1 times of 2, 2. 3 times of 1, 3. Please simplify this. What I'm getting? AB as, my AB value is, please check, 3 minus 6, so minus 3. This is nothing but 2 minus 4, so minus 2. Correct, minus 2. This is 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, 10. And what is this? 4 plus 3, 7. Now I want what? I want AB transpose. What is going to be? Keep minus 3 and 7 as it is. Take the 10 here and take the minus 2 here. So just take this like this. So 3 minus 2, 10, 7. Minus 3 minus 2, 10, 7. Option B. Minus 3 minus 2, 10, 7. Option B is my correct answer. Correct? Simple question, very simple problem. Asked in, see, very recent. 21 they have asked. So this is how the question are being asked here in your matrices. I know you can solve it. Okay? They're saying A is skew symmetric means what? Means A transpose is nothing but minus A. Correct, right? They're asking us the nature of A2021. Again asked in, see, so recent. And you'll see how easy this question is. A2021 transpose will be what, bacha? You know this. This is going to be A transpose to the power 2021. Correct? What is my A transpose value? Please check here. Minus A, sir. Why, sir? Given as skew symmetric. Given as skew symmetric. Odd 2021 is odd or even? Odd. So it will remain as minus A power 2021. Please check. If this is a matrix, let's say, if this is a matrix B, then B transpose is coming as minus B. It means what? This is skew symmetric. So option D is correct. This value, if I call this to be matrix B, then if I take transpose of this B, I'm getting at minus B. It means skew symmetric. Simple question. Okay. Let's move on to the next problem. Next problem. If A is equal to this, okay. This is a very good question. I like this problem. You'll see this. Again, this will have a application of more than one chapters. You'll see. So A is given here, bacha. Okay. A is given here. So all right, I'll have, what is this given? 8 multiplied with identity matrix plus B multiplied with a matrix A to the power n. Okay, so I will use couple of concepts here. I'll use this. Let me write it here. If you remember this, x plus y the power n. Binomial expansion. What is this? nc0 x power n, correct? Plus nc1 x power n minus 1 y plus nc2 x power n minus 2, right, y square, and it keeps going on like this, right? It keeps going on like this. This is expansion, remember? Alright, so we will use permutation, combination and binomial theorem expansion in this concept. Okay. So not permutation, only combination we will use. Alright, so let's see. Achha, one more prerequisite. I want to find a square value. You'll see why little bit in little time. 0 1 0 0 multiplied with 0 1 0 0. Please find this value. 0 times 0 0, 1 times 0 0. So first is this simply. Second one, 0 times of 1 0, 1 times 0 again 0. Please check 0 times 0. So 0, 0 times 0 again 0. Last one again 0. What I'm getting? I'm getting my a square as null matrix. Null matrix, simply 0. Simply 0. I'm getting a square as 0. Okay. Let's see how. Now the question. ai plus ba the power n. What are they are saying? ai plus ba to the power n. Let's apply the expansion to this. So I'll keep this first one with nc0 and this ai to the power what, bacha? N, right? ba will not be there. Next one is what, bacha? nc1 ai to the power what, bacha? N minus 1. I hope you can see this. ai to the power, that's not 2. That's ai to the power n minus 1. ai to the power n minus 1, sir. Okay, multiplied with what? This will come, right? One time. So ba. Next what? Plus nc2 ai to the power n minus 2 and ba square and plus so on. Plus so on. This is simply binomial expansion. I wrote it here also. Please check. X plus y to the power n, nc0 x power n. There was no y term. There was no y term in the first one. There is no y term in the first one. Okay. Next one, what will happen? Y to the power 1 is there. Please check. Y to the power 1 means what is my by? pa. ba to the power 1 is there. Okay. Then in the next term, I have y power 2. Here also ba power 2 is there. And it keeps going on like this. Okay. Please check. If I simplify this, what will this be? nc0 will be what? How many ways you can pick nothing out of n? One way. I don't have to pick anything, right? So nc0 is simply 1. What is the meaning of nc0? How can you pick a combine? Nothing. How can you pick nothing out of 1? Okay. Nothing out of n. Sorry, nothing out of n. So that is only one way to do it. So nc0 is simply 1. What about this? It will become a power n. And I power n will be what? I only, no, 1 only, right? So I can simply write I, or I can choose to write nothing also. I power n is simply what? I power n is simply I, or I can choose to write without it also. Okay. Alright, sir. Okay. Now what? Moving on. nc1 will be what, bacha? My n. Okay. If you want to know what is how nc1 is 1, it will be n factorial upon n minus 1 factorial. Right? So I can write this n factorial as n times of n minus 1 minus n minus 2 times of till 1 by n minus 1 factorial. Isn't this and this thing same? What I am left with? Only n. So that's how I wrote it as n. I'll please have a look and then I'll erase this part. I wrote nc1 as n factorial upon n minus 1 factorial. Okay. So basically, if you want to know the understanding of it, how many ways you can pick one item out of n item? So n ways. You can pick one time 1, then 2, 3 like this. So you can pick n items. How many ways you can pick one item out of n items? So n ways. So that's how it is n. That's how it is n. Otherwise, you can use this formula to see as well. nc1 formula also you can use. So combination formula is there. I told you this question is using multiple chapter as concept. Okay. So n. What about this? Simply a power n minus 1 I don't have to write I power n minus 1 because it will be 1 only. What about this? BA. Now look at this term. Everything is there, but this also has a square. B square, a square, right? So a square is there. And what did I get a square as? A square was 0. Means this term will be 0. Multiplied with something will be 0. Okay? Anything multiplied with 0 will be 0. Now if you write the next term, you'll have all of this, but you'll have BA to the power 3. Please check. Power was nothing here. Power became BA to 1. Power became BA to 2. Next term will be BA to 3. If I write BA power 3, simply it will be what? A cube. A cube will be what? A square into A. Right? A square is 0, right? So 0 into A will be what? Simply 0. So this whole thing after A square will be always 0. If this term is 0, means whole thing is 0. So after A square I have A cube, A power 4, A power n. Everything will have A square in it, and A square is 0 means everything will be 0. Correct? So I don't have to write this, simply 0. Simply 0. Now simplify this. What I'm getting? A power n times of A power n minus 1 BA. This is what they were asking, right? For us. Please check. A power n A power n minus 1 BA. A power n, yeah, please check here. A power n times of A power n minus 1 BA. Option C. Option C is my correct answer. Please check here. A power n A times of n minus 1 BA. Okay. Good question. Have the concept of combination and manual expansion as well. Okay. All right. Apart from matrix. So question number 19. If A is a matrix, so maybe few students got stuck in the 18th problem. So I hope I have cleared the doubt now. Okay. Again asking, this question has been asked in 2022, sir. Okay. Let's move on. If A is a matrix of order 3 cross 3. Okay. They are saying A square to the inverse is what? Okay. All right. So what is A square to the inverse? It will be some matrix only, no? So if I am writing this, I can write like this. A square to inverse will be adjoint of A square upon determinant of A square. You have learned this property, okay? So I've taught you this in the determinant chapter, correct? If you want to use this is the correct way to get the answer. Why they are using this? Because I told you this is a PYQ, means the question application will be there from other chapters also. So adjoint is being used. If not, then directly you can take the answer as this, as C. The property is also there. You can take the square out and then the inverse will come inside. Okay, but I'm trying to show you how this works. Okay, so option C is the correct answer. How this works, let me show you. So if I write like this, how can I write this? The property goes like this: adjoint A times of adjoint A. Correct? I can write this as A times of A. Separate this, please. So adjoint of A by determinant A times adjoint of A by determinant A. Yes or no? What is this thing, bacha? This is A inverse, and this is what? Again A inverse. Simply what? A inverse. Sorry. A inverse the square. Option C. Please check here. Option C. A inverse square. A inverse square, sir. I hope this is visible. Please check. I started from here. I wrote the inverse form for that. Okay. What is the formula for inverse? That matrix adjoint by the square, sorry, by the determinant of it. I proceeded with that properties I used, and I got the answer as C. What is the answer? Answer is A inverse square. Option C. Option C. I hope this is visible. Okay. All right. If you don't want to use this, you can use the property directly. This will go out and this will come in. Okay. Chali, moving on. Next question. Again. All right. So we have to multiply over here and get the equations again. How will I do this, sir? Again asked in. See, so recently they have asked this question. X with 3 I have to do. It's a scalar multiplication, no? Scalar multiplication. So 3x plus y. I have to do y also. I have to do it like this. Please check. Y I have to do like this also as well. Equal to what? 15. Simply 15. Correct? Now 2x minus y. Please check here. Minus y. Y times of minus 1 is minus y. Equal to 5. Equation 1. Equation 2. Can a question get simpler than this? Add this, please. If I add this, what will happen? This will get 5x. This will cancel each other. 20. Right? X is equals to 4. Yes or no? X equals to 4. Put it here. 2 times of 4 minus y equal to 5. How much is this? 8 minus 5 equal to what? Y. I am moving this y over here. I get y as 3. So x is 4, y is 3. X is 4, y is 3, option B. X is 4, y is 3, option B is the correct answer. Okay. Multiplication, scalar multiplication equal to the matrix which is given, asked in 2023. Simplest question ever. So that's why do not miss any question in matrices. Very simple concept. Okay. Alright. A and B are two matrices such that AB equal to B and BA equal to A. Means product of A and B in this order is B, and product of B and A is in this order is A. They ask us to find the value of A square plus B square. A square plus B square. Okay, sir. Okay. What is going to be A square? Please check here. Simply BA times BA, na? Please check. A is BA. Then what is A square, sir? BA times BA. Similarly, what is B? B is AB. So what is B square? B is AB. B square is going to be AB times AB. Okay. AB times AB. I hope you can see this. AB times AB. This is multiplication. Okay. These are multiplications. All these are multiplications. Matrix multiplication. Okay. Now check here. AB. What is the value of AB? Combine this, the middle part, AB. B is there. So instead of this, I can write it as B. I'm writing this AB, please check here, as B. AB as B from here, and A will remain like this. And over here, BA as A. So I'm writing this BA over here as A and B. So see, A is kept like this, BA becomes A, and B is kept like this. Okay? Please move on again. Now BA and AB. So B will remain as it is, BA is going to be A. This BA is going to be A. And A will remain as it is. This AB is going to be what, bacha? AB is going to be B. This AB is going to be B. Now what is my BA value? A. What is my AB value? B. AB value? B. Okay. A plus B, option B is there. If you have a doubt that can I take BA first and log that, you can do in any order that you want. You'll get the answer A plus B or B plus A. You know that matrix addition is commutative in nature. So whether you get A plus B or B plus A, answer is same, right? So I hope you understand this. So the answer is B, A plus B. I hope you can see this question. A and B was given as same order, right? Yeah, because basically the multiplication is happening like this. This is true. If this is true, means the order has to be, the matrix multiplication rule has to be valid, na? The number of column for the A has to be number of row of the B. Okay. Same goes with BA also. Please check. Answer is A plus B, option B. Okay. Now, so matrices part was covered. Now this thing, I hope you all solved all the questions in ITF. Because ITF was relatively easier than matrix, right? No? You don't agree with me? Okay, some questions maybe, or one or two questions maybe. Might be difficult. We'll see now. Okay. So let's solve these questions also. ITF also. Cos of. Okay, sir. So, Acha, one more thing. I don't want to say this. Understand this. I don't want to write this all the time. So, I'll just give you a hint over here only. What is the result of this? An angle, right? Result of this also an angle, right? Yes or no? Result of this is angle and angle, correct? So, if you look at this, sine inverse of 3 by 4, only this part, and cos inverse of 3 by 4. Not part of the solution. I'm giving you one hint. Okay. If I take this as angle A and this as angle B, okay, I can take, no, I can take, right? When is this true? When is sine inverse of, or simply I can write this as sine of angle A is equal to what? 3 by 4, and this as cos of angle B equal to 3 by 4. So what I'm getting here, sine of A equal to cos of B. How did I do, sir? I assumed this angle to be A and took sine on both sides. So sine of A is 3 by 4, cos of B is 3 by 4. When sine and cos B are equal? When A plus B is complementary or pi by 2. Please understand this. Please understand this. I'm going to use this in almost all the questions. So whenever I have this complementary pairs, now don't say what are the complementary pairs. Sine with cos, tan with cot. Okay. There's other one also, sec with cosec. So whenever I have this complementary pairs equal, sine equal to cos for the same value, tan equal to cot, and sec equal to cosec. For the same angle, if I have this sine A cos, tan cot, and sec cosec equal, I directly take the angle sum to be pi by 2. Please understand this. For the same value 3 by 4, I have sine and cos equal. Then I will simply take what? I will simply take the sum of the angle to be pi by 2. Correct? This is the concept, no? This is the concept, right? Alright, so let's solve this question now quickly. What it says, cos of 2 sin inverse of 3 by 4 plus cos inverse of 3 by 4. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying, right? Let's check. So I can split this as 1 1. So I'll write this as sin inverse 3 by 4 separately, and then I'll club this together, plus over here I'll club this as sin inverse 3 by 4 plus cos inverse 3 by 4. Please check. Please check. So out of these two sin inverse, I took one sin inverse over here. If you add it again, it'll get back to the same point. Okay. So I have added like this. Why, sir? Because this is going to be my angle A. This is going to be my angle B. Okay. Sum of the angle will be what? 90 degree. So I'll take directly to be pi by 2, sir. I hope you understand. I hope you understand. I'll directly write this as pi by 2. I explained it in the previous slide. The angles are equal. So A plus B is pi by 2. Correct? A plus B is pi by 2. So this I'll write it as cos of sin inverse of 3 by 4 plus pi by 2. The result of an inverse trigonometric function is what? Angle only, no? So pi by 2. Correct? Okay, sir. Now I can rewrite this as cos of pi by 2 plus sin inverse of 3 pi by 4. Understand what is this value? That's an angle. Sin inverse of anything is angle only. Now cos of 90 plus theta. If this is, let's say, theta, what is cos of 90 plus theta? So it's going to be sin theta, right? Sin theta, sir. Okay, sir. Sin theta. What is theta here? Sin inverse of 3 by 4. But pi by 2 plus theta, this angle if I have taken as theta, what is pi by 2 plus theta? Sir, it is going to be second quadrant. Pi by 2 plus theta, please check here. Pi by 2 is this value. Plus theta means second quadrant. Second quadrant, right? Cos is negative in that place. So minus sign. Please understand? If I take this value, it's going to be an angle only, so theta. So cos of pi by 2 plus theta is sin theta. Sin, this is what, bacha? This is theta only, na? Theta. Why minus, sir? Because second quadrant. Pi by 2 plus theta is second quadrant. So cos is negative there, so minus. What is my final answer? Minus sin of sin inverse 3 by 4. What is the value simply? Minus 3 by 4. Sin and sin will be simply x. So minus 3 by 4 is my answer. Please check. Minus 3 by 4. Option A. Option A is my correct answer. Hope it is clear. Hope it's clear. Right? Visible, no? Visible, right? Yes, sir. Okay, 23. Good question. Pretty decent question. Same property I will use. Which property? Complementary property, but I'll use for this pair now. Tan and cot pair. Tan and cot pair, sir. Please check. I have tan and cot pair. Let me make the tan and cot pair. So I will break this question. Okay. A plus pi by 2. A plus pi by 2 is here. Less than. I have 2 tan inverse and 3 cot inverse. So I can club this as 2 tan inverse of x plus what? 2 cot inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. Everybody will agree with me. Less than b. I split this 3 cot inverse of x as 2 cot inverse plus cot inverse of x. I can club this together. Take 2 common. Remember, in the previous question, I had 3 by 4, 3 by 4. 3 by 4, 3 by 4. In this question, I don't have that. I have x and x. I have x and x. But it is the same thing, no? The value where the tan and inverse and cot inverse is operating is same thing. Is same thing. In this case, it was the value where sin and cos inverse is operating was 3 by 4. Right? Here it has simply x. Means what will happen? The property of complementary will be valid here also. So I'll write this as a plus pi by 2. Please take 2 common. I'll get what? Tan inverse of x plus cot inverse of x. I'm taking 2 common, right, bacha? Taking 2 common here and here. Plus cot inverse of x is less than b. Please check. What is this value? This is nothing but pi by 2. This is nothing but pi by 2. So I'll rewrite here. A plus pi by 2 is less than 2 times of pi by 2. Correct, na? This is angle A, sir. This is angle B, sir. So A plus B will be what? When is tan inverse cot inverse equal? X and X. When it is complementary, so A and B. So A plus B will be 90. So I've written it as A plus B as pi by 2 times of 2. Hope you can see that. Plus cot inverse X. Plus cot inverse of X is less than not equal to. Have they given equal to in the question? We'll check now. B. Have they given equal in the question? No sir, they are not given. Okay, so not equal to. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on now. So I get what? Please, this will be simply 2. 2 will get cancelled, simply pi. So bring this pi here. So pi minus pi plus pi by 2 minus pi less than cot inverse of x less than b minus pi. I am taking this pi on both sides. Correct? Huh? There are two inequalities here. So I move 2 and 2 gets cancelled. What is left out now? Pi is left out. I am moving this pi here and there. What I get? A plus pi by 2 minus pi. Simply a minus pi by 2 less than cot inverse of x less than b minus pi. Now remember, what is the cot inverse x range? 0 to pi, sir. 0 to pi, sir. 0 to pi. Yes. What will this be? So simply a minus pi by 2 will be equal to 0 and b minus pi will be equal to pi. Please cross check. Lower boundary, this. So equal to this. Upper boundary, equal to this. So what is it going to be? A minus pi by 2 equal to 0. So a equal to pi by 2. What is this? B equal to pi plus pi. How much is that? B is equal to 2 pi. What is my answer? Pi by 2 and 2 pi. Pi by 2 and 2 pi. Option is C. Pi by 2 and 2 pi. A and B respectively in that order. Pi by 2 and 2 pi. Option C is correct answer. Good question. This is a decent question. Okay. Alright, sir. What about this? The domain we have to find. Domain of the function defined like this. What's the function given as? Asked in 2020. Y equal to cos inverse of root of x minus 1. Forget about cos inverse. Forget about root of x minus 1. Right now, what is the cos inverse domain? So cos inverse will act on, if this was, let me rewrite this as, if this was, let's say, if this was cos inverse of, let's say, t, some value t, then we know that t is going to be lying in between minus 1 to 1. Yes, right? Cos inverse domain is minus 1 to 1. Please agree with me. Minus 1 to 1, right? Minus 1 to 1. Yes, sir. So basically, okay, I have to solve it here only. So basically, I can rewrite this as, root of x minus 1, which is nothing but my t, will lie in between what, bacha? This is what I am writing for, cos inverse of t, okay? Will lie between minus 1 to 1, minus 1 to 1, yes sir. Now, think about it. Can I take a, positive value here? Can I take a negative value? X cannot be negative. If I do that, this will lie from where to where? From 0, I can have a 0, but I cannot have negative number, okay? So minus 1 cannot be there. Before 0 always negative. So I can write this as x minus 1 will lie between 0 to 1. Correct, right? I am removing the square part. Okay. Now what is this going to be? 0 plus 1. I am moving this minus 1 on both sides. So I'll get it as 1. Please check. 1 to 2. You want to cross check? Check the limited value. If I take x as 1, take x as 1. What is 1 minus 1? 0. If I take x as 1, bacha, what is this? Root of 0. But if I take anything less than 1, if I take x as anything less than 1, then what will happen? If x is less than 1, then this will be negative, na? Any number, let's say I take 0.9 minus 1. How much is that? Minus 0.1. You cannot find root for that. You cannot find real root for that. You cannot find real root for that. So for that reason, I have to take, this is going to be incorrect. I have to take x greater than 1 or equal to 1. So that's why from 1 to 2. Option number D. Option number D. From 1 to 2. They are asking the domain, right? Domain means the value of x, right? So x will lie from 1 to 2. Domain of this whole function. So domain of x means what value of x can take. What is the value of x can take? So 1 to 2. Answer is 1 to 2. Okay. Why not more than 2, sir? Why not more than 2? If you take, let's say, 3, what will happen to this? You'll get it as cos inverse of root of 3 minus 1. What will happen to this? Cos inverse of root 2. What will this be? Cos inverse of 1.414. But cos does not have a domain more than 1. 1.414 is more than 1. So I cannot have a value more than 2. I cannot have a value more than 2, sir. That's why the boundaries are defined like this, sir. Please understand this. That's why the boundaries are defined like this. 1 to 2. Answer is D. Answer is D. Alright, moving on. Okay. Simple question. This is the simplest question ever asked in 2021. Let's see. How will this go like? Can I do it here? I can do it here only. So this will be cos of, okay. Now what is cot inverse of minus theta? Not theta. Cot inverse of minus x. You know this as pi minus cot inverse x, right? Pi minus cot inverse x. So I can write this as pi minus cot inverse of root 3 plus pi by 6. Correct? Correct, right? This is cot inverse of minus x. So I can write it as pi minus cot inverse of x. Please proceed over here. Pi minus, when is cot inverse root 3? When is cot root 3? When it is pi by 6. Correct, na? At pi by 6, which is 30 degree, tan is 1 by root 3. So cot will be cot will be root 3. So cot inverse will be root 3. If you have to find the angle for which cot inverse is root 3, say cot is root 3, you'll get it as pi by 6. Please check your tables. If you don't remember this, please check your tables. Cancel this out. I get cos of pi as minus 1. Answer is minus 1. D. D as minus 1. Cos pi is minus 1. Cos is operating outside, no? Cos is operating outside. So cos of pi is minus 1. This is pi, bacha. This is pi. This is pi. I hope you understand this. Okay? Moving on. Simple, right? Simple, right? Moving on. Okay. This question I've done multiple times. Answer I can take directly as this, I think. This has to be the answer. Let's check. Let's cross check. Cos inverse. This is cos inverse of root x. Sorry, GIF of x. GIF of x. Okay. They're asking us to find domain. How will the domain look like? Remember this? So basically we know that root x will, cos inverse will have what value? Minus 1 to 1. Minus 1 to 1. But if I put a value, if I'm looking to value for what you call, only for x, please check for x. If I take anything greater than 1, so minus 0.8. Put in this, what is the answer? 0. What is the answer? So it's lying in this point, correct? But if I put minus 1.5 in this point, what is the answer? Minus 2. Okay. So I cannot take anything more than minus 1. Up to minus 1 is okay. If I took GIF of minus 1, what is the answer? Simply minus 1. So minus 1 is part of the domain, no problem, sir. But I cannot go smaller than minus 1. So my left hand limit will be minus 1. That is okay. My left side of the interval is minus 1. That is alright, sir. Okay. What about right side? I can take 1.5 also, no, sir. What is the GIF of 1.5? 1. So correct. I can take 1.9 also, no, sir. What is the answer? Again 1. But if I take 2, what is the answer? Simply 2. So I cannot take, because if I take 2, then this has to be only 1. It cannot be more than 1. So I will have to write here 2, but remove the inequality sign. Remove the inequality sign. I don't need extra stuff. Right? I hope you understand this. I have already done this question multiple times on multiple sessions. This is my answer. Minus 1 to 2. Option D. Option D is correct answer. Correct? Option D is correct answer. The domain of, basically the x will vary from minus 1 to 2. How? Anything 2 or more than 2 will be giving me the value of 2, which cannot be the case because cos inverse domain is not more than 1. Okay, I cannot go behind or smaller than minus 1 because if I take that it will become minus 2. So the limiting value has to be minus 1 to 2. The limiting value of the domain has to be minus 1 to 2. The interval is minus 1 close, 2 open. Minus 1 close, 2 open. Moving on. Okay, sir. This has been asked very recently. Very recently. Okay, let's see. 2023. How will I do this question? Cot inverse of this. So looks complicated right now. Whenever I have this form, what I do, the first step is to lot of roots are there. We have to eliminate the roots. How will you eliminate the roots in this form? Rationalization. We do rationalization. Let's do for denominator. Can I do over here some part of it? Okay. So will this look like this, sir? Please check. Cot inverse of. So I'm doing the rationalization directly, okay? So please understand this. 1 plus sine x, not plus minus, right? It's a minus sign. Please check here. Root of 1 minus sine x plus 1 plus sine x upon 1 minus sine x minus 1 plus sine x. I'll write the first step in detail. Next step I'll do quickly from, like you have to do a lot of calculation in your mind also. So I'm rationalizing denominator. So I will take what? Same term with a plus sign. So please check here. I'm taking same term with a plus sign. So it will be 1 minus sine x plus 1 plus sine x. Okay. And what will this be? Same thing. Please check. I've taken the same thing with the plus sign. What happens to this? Please check. What happens to this? A plus B, A plus B. So simply square of this. Please check here. This is my A, this is my B, this is my A, this is my B. So A plus B, A plus B. This is again, this is visible, this is B. Okay. This is my B, this is my A. Alright. So A plus B will be A plus B the whole square. So I'll write it as A square B square 2AB. Please check. A square B square. This is A plus B the whole square. Numerator is A plus B the whole square. So I'll write it as A square B square plus 2AB. So what will my A square look like? A square of this. So square of this 1 minus sine x the whole square. Please check. And plus B square will be what? Square of this 1 plus sine x the whole square. What about minus 2AB? Plus 2AB. So not a straight line, sir. Let me erase it. Little bit calculative, not much. Little bit. Okay. Please check here. So this will look like plus 2 times of this into this. So I can write in terms of only one root. 1 minus sine x times 1 plus sine x. So I've clubbed the root. This root into this root will be root of the product in the root. Okay. What about the denominator? Simply check this. A minus B, A plus B. So simply what I'll have? A square minus B square. So say what will this become? A square of this means cancel the root. So 1 minus sine x minus 1 plus sine x. Correct? The root is cancelled now. Square of this minus square of this. A minus B. A minus B. A plus B. So square A square minus B square. Square of this is 1 minus sine x. Square of this is 1 plus sine x. Please check something getting cancelled. 1 here 1 and here minus 1. So it will get cancelled. You will have minus sine x will be minus 2 sine x. Please check here. Now I'll add this in this step here. Cot inverse of, please check I'll get this as 1 minus sine x. Square is there. So we'll cancel each other. Square and root. 1 minus sine x. So 1 minus sine x is left here. Okay. What about next? Here will be 1 plus sine x. So please check. 1 plus sine x. And what about this one? 2 times of 1 minus sine x, 1 plus sine x. So write it as plus 2 times of 1 minus sine square x. Correct, right? Please check, na? 1 minus sine x, a minus b, a plus b. So it will become what? 1 minus a square, so a square minus b square, correct? What is denominator? Please check. Minus sine x. Please check. Minus sine x and minus sine x. So minus 2 sine x. Okay. Now please check here. This step, cot inverse of, will get cancelled. So I'll have 2 plus, what is it going to be? 2 times of 1 minus sine square will be cos square upon minus 2 sine x. Please check here. This square root and square will get cancelled. What I will have left? What will I have left? 2 plus 2 cos x upon minus 2 sine x. I can cancel this 2, this 2, this 2. Right? What I'm left with? 1 plus cos x upon minus sine x. Yes or no? Yes or no? 1 plus cos x upon minus sin x. Achha, why I am doing all of this? I have a cot here, bachcha. I need to get a cot inside, then only I can operate, right? So that is then I'm doing all of this. Okay? Alright, so now remember these formulas. I don't have space to write this, but I can write it here. Cos 2 theta is equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1, right? So I can write this as 1 plus cos 2 theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta equals to 2 cos square theta. Correct or not? So if I am writing this as simply 1 plus cos x, 1 plus cos x, then this will be what, bacha? 2 cos square x by 2. Please check. If I have taken 2 theta as x, then what is my theta? X by 2. I wrote here cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1. Is the identity is there? So 1 plus cos 2 theta will be equal to what? This one will come here, will become plus. So I am writing this 2 theta as x, will become, theta will become x by 2. So now please check here. 1 plus cos x will become what? 1 plus cos x. 1 plus cos x is going to be 2 cos square x by 2. 2 cos square x by 2. Now over here, minus sign. Sin x is there. Only sin x is there. So I will again write the rule. What's the other formula? What's the other formula? Sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. I am taking 2 theta as x. So it will become what? 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Please remember. I am taking this 2 theta as x. So 2 sin x by 2. Theta will become x by 2 cos x by 2. So if I go here, I write this sin x as 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Yes or no? Cos x by 2. So this will become 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. 2 goes out. 1 cos will go with this. So what I am left with now? Cot inverse of cos x by 2 upon sin x by 2 with the minus sign over here. This minus sign is there. So I get this as cot inverse of minus cot theta minus cot x by 2. Right? So what will this be? Simply pi minus x by 2. Correct? We wrote this formula, no? Cot inverse of minus x is nothing but pi minus x. Pi minus x, right? So pi minus, if I want to write this full step, I can write the full step here. No problem. This will become what, bacha? Pi minus cot inverse of cot x by 2. Pi minus theta, right? Pi minus theta. This will become what? Pi minus x by 2. Please check here. Cot inverse of minus x is nothing but pi minus cot inverse of x. So this is x, right? So this is like this, pi minus x by 2. Any option? I will, since the question was calculative, I will re-explain you the question. This was given in this form. I took the rationalization part, simplified it in this form using a plus b the whole square. I got this as a square b square plus 2ab. Denominator was a square minus b square, so root was cancelled. 1 minus sin x minus 1 plus sin x. This became what? Cancelling it out, it became 2 plus 2 root cos x. So 2 plus 2 cos x and minus 2 sin x. 2 cancel each other. I get 1 plus cos x by minus sin x. I use the formula over here, cos 2 theta and sin 2 theta. I took 2 theta as x. So it becomes what? Theta becomes x by 2. So 2 cos square x by 2. 2 will cancel each other. Same way sin x by 2, cos x by 2. Cos will cancel each other. I have cos by sin as cot. So cot inverse of minus cot is nothing but pi minus cot. So pi minus cot will become cot inverse of cot x by 2. Cot inverse and cot will cancel each other operations. I get answer as x by 2. Pi minus x by 2 is my answer. Option C is correct. Option C is correct. Moving on to the next problem. Okay. We have only 3 questions left. I know this was a difficult question. It might be not difficult but very conceptual. Like there was a lot of steps involved and there was a lot of concept in it. So it will take some time to solve it. So I hope you have tried it. If not, then practice more and more. Okay. Look, the thing is, if you know all these steps, you don't have to do all these steps here. I'm doing so that you are able to understand everything. I can write in very short, but there's no point of that. This is a discussion, right? I can take longer. I can explain you your solutions properly. All right. This is a simple question, right? Equation 2 cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x. I can write this as cos inverse plus cos inverse. Please check here. Please check here. Cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x equals to 11 pi by 6. I have split this. Okay, so I get cos inverse of x plus pi by 2 equal to 11 pi by 6. Don't ask me why, right? This is pi by 2. Okay, bring the pi by 2 over there. So I get cos inverse of x equals to 11 pi by 6 minus pi by 2. Minus pi by 2. Take the LCM. How much you get? You get here LCM is 6. 11 pi minus 3 pi. How much you get? Cos inverse of x equals to 4 pi by 6, which is basically more than pi. What's the cos inverse domain? Sorry, range. 0 to pi. 0 to pi, right? 0 to pi, right? You can't take it, no? You can't take this. Means any value more than pi will not be part of the domain. So this is not defined. Not cancel. Not defined. The answer is A. Please check. Cos inverse of 4 pi by 6, right? No. This will be not 4 pi by 6. Forgive me. This will be 8 pi by 6, right? This will be 8 pi by 6. So yeah, it will be 4 pi by 3. 4 pi by 3, which is more than pi. Because 3 pi by 3 is pi. 3 pi by 3 is pi, right? So 4 pi by 3 will be more than pi. If it is more than pi means not part of the range. So no solution. Answer has no solution in it. No solution in it. Moving on. This question. Okay, if sin inverse of tan pi by 4, okay, and sin inverse of root 3 by x minus pi by 6 is equal to 0, find the x value. Find the x value. Okay, then x is the root of which equation? X is the root of which equation? So we have to find the x value and substitute in the equations to get the answer. Okay, means whatever the x you get, put it in the equation to cross check the answer. Alright, so let me start over here only. What is tan pi by 4? 1, no? Tan 45 is 1, so I can write this as sin inverse of 1 minus sin inverse of root 3 by x. This whole thing is in root, right? Let me rephrase it. Yes, sir. Okay. Minus pi by 6 equal to 0. Okay. What is sin inverse of 1? Pi by 2. Okay. Now bring this thing over there. Bring this over here. You get it as sin inverse. This is negative here, becomes positive. Root 3 by x. Okay. What is this difference? Pi by 2 minus pi by 6. LCM will be 6. 2 times 3, so 3 pi. 3 pi minus pi equals to same thing. Sin inverse of root 3 by x. Next slide you check. 3 pi minus pi is going to be 2 pi. So 2 pi by 6 will be sin inverse of 3 by x. Please check. Operate the sign on both sides. You will get what? Sin of. Cancel this. You will get pi by 3. You will get pi by 3 equals to what? Root 3 by x. Correct, na? I have taken sign on this side. What is this? What will this be? This will be sin pi by 3 will be simply root 3 by 2. Please check here. Do the squaring both sides. Do squaring both sides. Yes, sir. Squaring both sides, sir. What I get? I get this 3 by 4 equals to 3 by x. Correct? What is the x value then? X value is simply 4. X value is simply 4. Correct? Correct, na, sir? See, we took the expression tan pi by 4 is 1, simplified it, pi by 2, took the LCM of 2 and 6 as 6, simplified it, took the sin 3 on that side, solve for, so then operated sin on this side. I got sin pi by 3, which is root 3 by 2, root 3 by 2. Squared on both sides, what is it? Squaring on both sides, we got what? 3 by 4, 3 by x, x is nothing but 4. Compare it, x is nothing but 4. Now please cross check. They are asking us find which of these quadratic equation will have 4 as a root. Please check here. 4 square is 16 minus 4. Please check. 4 square is 16 minus 4 is 12. 12 minus 6 will be not equal to 0. 4 square again will not be equal to 0. Here please check. 4 square will be what? Please check here first. See, 4 square will be what, bacha? 16 minus 4 minus 12. So 16 minus 16 will be 0. So option is C is correct. Over here, this will become what? 16 plus 4, so 20. So this will not be 0. So option C is correct. Put here 4 is 16 minus 4 minus 12. This will become minus 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. Answer is C. Answer is C. I hope this is clear. Okay. Last problem of the day. Okay. So the 30th question. The mock session is almost over, right? We are completing our mock session number 2. KPL 2 is over, which was on matrices and ITF. Most of the questions were from matrices. Some questions were from ITF. Why, sir? Because previous also mock, we took some questions of ITF. So that everything is covered now. Okay, I hope you have performed well in this thing. Make sure that you are honest with yourself. Give yourself right answer. Comment below your answer. Comment below your marks and how much you got. If you got 50, you got 40. Whatever you got out of 60, you comment below. Okay, I'll know that, okay, this guy is with me in this entire process. So I will try to, make it work and be more interacted with you. So I can help you more in that session. Okay. In that reason, I can help you more. So what is this going to be? Cos inverse of tan inverse of x. Let's do the last question and complete our session. Okay. Cos inverse of x equals to tan inverse of x. Okay. So these are not P by Q. Some extra questions I've taken. Cos inverse of x equals to tan inverse of x. I can take same angle for both of them because they are equal. So basically, if you compare this and this, I'll get cos theta equals to x. Compare this and this, I will get tan theta equal to x. So basically, x is equal to what? Cos theta equal to tan theta. Please check here. Cos theta equals to tan theta means sin theta by cos theta. How, sir? Tan theta is equal to what? Sin theta by cos theta. Cross multiply. You will get cos square theta equals to sin theta. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, sir. Now look at this. Please let me take this here. Sine of cos inverse of x. Right? Right? So simply sine of what is cos inverse of x? Theta. So sine of theta. What is sine theta? Cos square theta. We got it as cos square theta. What is my cos theta value? X. So simply x the square. Answer is B. Answer is B, sir. Let me erase this here. Answer is B, bacha. Okay, very simple question. The last one was very, very simple. Okay, sir. This was it, bacha. This was it for your session. I hope you understood all the questions. I hope I was able to answer all of your doubts for KPL 2. Okay, and this is it for the session. Keep working hard. I know you've enjoyed the Sera, but now come back. Enjoy the festival. Come back. You had a good break. Come back and start solving more and more questions. Okay. Study a concept. If you are very weak, go ahead and do the NCERT. If you need more practice, go and do the reference book. And come here, watch the sessions, understand and learn the topics. If you have any doubt, doubt regarding the sessions or regarding anything that are going on in the session, comment below so that I'll know if you are able to interact with me in that fashion. All right. With this, I'll conclude the session. Keep working hard, keep smiling, and that's it for today. Take care. Bye bye.